Welcome. This isn't just a video, it's a doorway, a quiet invitation to rediscover the soul of learning. If you have ever felt there's more beneath the surface, you're not alone. Stay curious, stay open, let the veiled presence guide you inward. We measure grades but not growth. We chase credentials but forgot curiosity. We reward speed but neglect depth. In modern times, education is more accessible than ever. More devices, more platforms, more data, but something essential is slipping through the cracks. Students are exhausted, teachers overwhelmed, and learning has become a transaction, a means to an end, a checklist, a race. We have built systems that optimize performance, but rarely ask, what does it mean to learn? We have turned classrooms into pipelines, curriculums into content, and students into metrics. But the soul of education is not found in numbers. It lives in wonder, in questions that don't have answers. In the quiet moment when a child asks, why? This is the crisis we face, not of access, but of meaning, not of infrastructure, but of imagination, not of teachers, but of time, trust, and tenderness. Education is not a transaction, it is a transformation, not a download of information, but the slow unfolding of a soul. True education is not about what we know, it's about who we become. It's the shaping of character, the awakening of imagination, the deepening of empathy. It's the moment a child plants a seed and begins to wonder what it might become. It's the silence between the questions, the gaze of a teacher who listens not just to answer. In a world obsessed with speed, to become educated in a meaningful life is to slow down and embrace becoming. To sit in circles, not in rows. To speak and be spoken to learn not just from books, but from each other. This is the sacred work of becoming, of growing into ourselves, of learning how to live, not just how to work. Because the soul of education is not found in the syllabus, it's found in the space between, in the courage to say, I don't know, in the joy of discovering something together. Education should not be looked at as a preparation for life, but we should realize that we never really stop learning, no matter the age. Not everything can be taught, and not everything is written in the syllabus. There is another curriculum, unspoken, unseen, but deeply felt. It lives in the architecture, in the silence, in the gaze. It's in the way desks are arranged, who speaks first, in who is never called on. It's in the hallway rules, the dress codes, the locked doors. Every school teaches more than facts. It teaches us a worldview. It teaches who matters, who decides, who is watching, and who is invisible. The hidden curriculum of the modern age whispers, fall in line, don't ask too much, stay inside the box. But what if we listened more closely? What if we asked, what are we really teaching? When we say nothing. Education is not neutral. It never has been. It can liberate or it can oppress. It can open the mind or close the heart. When we teach with love, we teach freedom. When we teach with fear, we teach obedience. Look closely. In every classroom, a quiet revolution is possible. A child walking to school in the dust is rewriting the future of his community. A child reading under a tree is reclaiming the voice of his people. A teacher dancing with her students is breaking the spell of silence. This is not just instruction, it is resurrection. Because to educate is to believe in the human spirit. Education is not just about literacy, it is about dignity. It is about possibility. It is about the soul. And when we teach with soul, we teach liberation. What if everything you were taught about learning was only the surface? What if education wasn't about answers, but about the courage to ask better questions? What if classrooms weren't factories of facts, but sanctuaries of wonder? We've been trained to memorize, to comply, to perform. But what if we were invited to imagine, to feel, to become? The soul of education is not found in systems, not in standardized tests, not in rigid schedules, not in the noise. It lives in the quiet, in the flicker of a candle, in the scratch of a pen on a paper. If I ask you, what do you wonder? Be open to imagine. That question, simple, sacred, can change everything. Because to wonder is to resist. To wonder is to reclaim your mind. To wonder is to remember that you are more than a student. You are a seeker. So let us reimagine the ritual. Let us begin each lesson not with a lecture, but with a breath, not with a syllabus, but with a spark. Let us teach not just for the test, but for the transformation, because education is not a ladder, it is a lantern. And you are not here to be filled, you are here to be lit. We are all students, we are all teachers. Every moment is a lesson waiting to be lived. The soul of education is not a theory, it's a veiled presence, a whisper, a light behind the eyes. If this video stirred something in you, a memory, a question, a longing, don't let it fade. Share it, speak about it, teach it, and live it. And if you'd like to walk further into this space, like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep building sanctuaries of wonder. Let's keep lighting lanterns. Let's keep asking, what else could this be? Thank you very much for being here, and thank you for daring to wonder. This is Ron, and goodbye for now.